Hi, I'm Liliane from Beta College of English. Welcome to today's free tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at common words that appear in fairy tales. What is a fairy tale, I hear you ask? A fairy tale is a type of short story that normally includes magical characters. One example of a fairy tale you might know is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White is a princess, and the seven dwarfs are seven little men who are her friends. In this fairy tale, the princess falls asleep after eating a bad apple. Here's an example of what a very short fairy tale might sound like. Don't worry if you don't understand all the words. We're going to look at them again later. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess who lived in an enchanted castle by the forest. The princess was not the only one who lived in the enchanted castle. Gnomes and fairies lived there too. The princess had to be protected by a dragon because a witch wanted to take her away so she could steal her Prince Charming. Prince Charming was a handsome, tall, brave man who was very good with his sword. Prince Charming's faithful companion was his beautiful white stallion. The dragon kept the princess safe until she married her Prince Charming, and they all lived happily ever after. So, I started my story with Once Upon a Time. Most fairy tales start with those four words. This is just another way of saying a long time ago. Most fairy tales are about princesses. In a royal family, the princess is the daughter of the king and the queen. Fairy tale princesses are always beautiful. Fairy tale princesses always live in castles. A castle is a big house which has towers or another building used to protect it. My princess lived in an enchanted castle. Enchanted means magical, meaning that this castle is either protected by magic or has magical powers. Fairy tale castles are usually in forests or just beside forests. A forest is a very big area with lots and lots of trees. Fairy tales also have lots of magical creatures like gnomes, fairies, dragons, and witches. Gnomes are small creatures who usually look like people and might have special powers or abilities. Fairies are very small magical creatures. They're usually female and look a lot like women, but they have wings and are always surrounded by a special light. So when they fly around, they glow. Dragons are mythical creatures that usually have a long body, wings, and breathe fire. A witch is a woman who has magical powers. Witches are usually old, ugly women who wear black dresses and long, pointy hats. and they don't like beautiful princesses. Every princess needs a Prince Charming. A prince is the son of a king and queen. And princes in fairy tales are always charming, meaning that everyone likes them. Princes always have swords. A sword is an object you use to hurt or kill people. No prince would be seen without a beautiful white stallion. A stallion is a big male horse. As I said before, most fairy tales begin with once upon a time, and they usually end with the phrase, and they all lived happily ever after, which means that everyone lived a happy life after that point. What was your favorite fairy tale as a child? Why don't you tell us via our Facebook page? Thanks for listening. See you next time.